Alright, yes, hello, this is Greta. Welcome to another one of my Vidreps. This time we have a game on destination, top versus bottom, which is a little weird, but okay. Speed, normal. People, fastest. Okay? Play on fastest. It makes a difference. Really does. Thankfully, in replays, however, we have the magical technology of click, click, click. Haha. So we have a Z versus Trash Taran, who's playing Taran in orange, which is a little bit of a trashy color. We also have beige, which is always nice. So, sent to me by a person who may or may not win, or well, there really are no winners here. Check this literal shit out. My friend and I used to play Brood War somewhat regularly back in 07 or so. We both got at it again and played each other. This was my third multiplayer game. First one that went past like 5 minutes before I got murdered. And it's his first game. It was played on normal speed. I did see that, yes. In case you were wondering why the micro is so inhumanly impressive. So yes, that's actually an important thing. These guys are playing at normal speed. They're playing at about a third of the speed or something. So all the micro you see is actually... fuck. All the micro you see is going to be sped up for our end because we're seeing it. So that cancel on the proxy was actually happening 3 times slower for them. Okay, keep that in mind throughout this whole thing. He actually canceled the proxy. He's building a supply depot now. Nothing can go wrong here. Nothing can go wrong. Shit. Discovered your channel recently and have really been enjoying it. Well, thank you for ruining it. Now, channel is done. This is the last replay. Thanks for the entertainment. And then saying who was who, which I am not going to spoil yet. So we do have Binano Splat, who countered a proxy Rex with a floating overlord. We are dealing with literal gods here. We have a lone supply depot. We thankfully now have the resumption of the barracks. Yeah. Alright, and we have the supply depot once more completing the... well, not really completing it, because that's still a thingy that could happen. Oh, look, a drone looking pensive at some minerals. Or really, it was facing away, but staring into the darkness of the bridge. Alright. So. However, I will say that at one point I am going to speed up this replay. I did see the length of it. So I'm going to speed it beyond the normal speed, beyond the fastest speed that these guys play that. So, yeah. Good. We have Zerglings, we have hatcheries, we have all manner of things. Now, today, as you might be well aware of, I am quite a busy man. Mostly, yeah, sure. Let's go with that. I am going to try and set up maybe some newbie fights that I commentate live while the players are in there, but we'll see what happens there. Been trying to set that up for a while. We've got a lot of new people coming in that don't even know about Starcraft 2, let alone Starcraft 1, which is very impressive. I see in the future a broken supply depot, which I really don't understand. So Trash Taran, my friend. What's the underlying thought here? Is that, yeah. Okay, these lings are just going to ignore this. They are wondering about this supply depot as much as we are. 3 Marines. So that, yeah, okay, building that other depot. Okay, so 1 ling is going to go down. Oh my god, now build more Marines. Another barracks. Again, the only matchup, yeah, and... Who would have known? Who would have known? Okay, so well done. That basically pays for 4 of these lings. In terms of the balance of power. We have a lair, which is also important. We have overlords being built because he's supply blocked. Of course, you build 2 overlords. You can only build 2 overlords if you're supply blocked. It's the right thing to do when you're floating 400 minerals. And 400 gas, that's actually impressive as well. It's always funny if you cast games like this. Well, I cast games like this, please don't. It hurts you, it hurts. Barracks is complete. Oh, it's actually building Marines. I'm actually impressed. Academy, there's +1 attack. So the general idea here is correct. Yeah, there's nothing these Zerglings can do. Pushing a Taran, just imagining the fact that your opponent might be competent. These Lings are nice for a little bit of map control, just to place them in front of the enemy base to just see, you know, what he's doing when he's moving out. But for actually doing damage, don't do this. Never do this. This is stupid. Never do it. But you do have a sense of, you know, as a scout, sure. Oh, he's got Marines. I might need to make Lurkers. There you go. Lurkers come from the hide list then after an upgrade. Very well done. And the lair is required for the upgrade. Now, it's good for when he moves out for his expansion. And you know, have an idea maybe to do some damage there. Or just at least being a little bit annoying, having him force out. And then just keeping map control. But you really can't go for the kill for someone who's competent and actually walled off. You know, that's Lurker and Hydra shit. Especially if he's going Eminem. So another barracks, that's actually not bad. Is he thinking about the expansion though? Because 3 barracks is like, yeah. I know what, you know, missile turrets are already there. So you have some Hydras, that's a good thing. Spire, you know, as a starting player, I love Mutalisk Micro. I love the Ling Muta, even though it's Mutaling. Even though it's a little hard these days. But, yeah. Go with the Hydras and the Lurkers first. It's intense enough. Because you will need to practice Mutalisk Micro and you will lose many games because of your own stupidity. Okay, so he's going to move out now. He's got a Bat. Or who are mostly useless, but one is good. Got the command center going, so he's moving out a little early. And yeah, the medic, this is very difficult to micro, of course. It's the simplest thing to access because it's the barracks, and people think it's the ultimate thing because, well, Starcraft 2 did it, made it like the most overpowered thing in the history, which happens only with proper pathing and proper unit AI and all the clumping that goes on. Because it's hard in Brood War because you can only select so many units and most of them are useless and they bump into each other and it's a horrible thing. Don't build a bunker there. Why would you build a bunker there? Oh, he's really going for it. Alright, so he moved out. He is going to go cross map with this pitiful army. 37. There's no way in hell. Okay, he's going to maybe kill the Overlords. You don't have range, do you? You have range? I don't think you have range. Range is very important for Marines. Quite important. Okay, the Overlord's dead, and yes, sir, he's supply blocked. Well done. And in doing so, he built... Okay, so you went for the Hydra then, didn't go for the Lurkers, now building Mutalisks. You pick one. Okay? This is also very important. This is the reason why you expand. Not the minerals. No, you expand because of the gas. Okay? Gas important. Very important. Especially if going Mutalisk and fucking Lurkers all at the same time. Oh god, these guys are going to be sort of not done and then piss lining it across. That's what we want to see. One by one. Jesus Christ. This is what makes Destination the hard map. The fact that you can't clump up your units. That doesn't matter if you piss line them across in a single fucking conga line, but no. Okay, the Lurkers are here. Here's a interesting thing. Taran is stuck at tier 1. Tier 1. Zerg is somewhere in the middle of both tier 2s. With the Lurkers and the Mutalisks. So that's interesting somehow. Yeah, the whole reason of having an expansion is actually getting it operational. This is a problem with people who follow build orders but don't really understand the game. Well, okay, yeah, you just mained them across, start building SCVs here again. You expand because you want more production. Yeah? That's kind of the reason why. Or build the production, then build the units. If you can't build the units or the production, you expand. Then you defend the expansion while you're building that up. So you've got another expansion going, fantastic. Zerg kind of does both at the same time. Expansions and production come at the same with the same building, namely the hatchery. That's why Zerg is the best race. Then you build that's actually good. That's a good idea. The macro hatchery, the thing that you have 1,000 minerals in the bank is that could have been a little earlier. But, you know, macro hatches are important because they don't carry the risk of an expansion. Because you put them somewhere where you can already defend things. Also, building units, it's very important to actually use them. You know, and I don't know why you're here. He's been camping in that little corner for like a couple of decades now. He's got vulture mines. That's going to be awful with those marine medics because he is going to blow up his own army. He's now transitioning into some kind of mech. So there's a funny thing. Both players are now doing both tech paths that they can do in this matchup at the same time. Because he committed, if you have the academy, you've got the medics, that means you've committed to marine medic. Then you switch to mech is usually followed by a horrible death at the hands of a timing from Zerg. But because Zerg went both sides of the tech tree, namely the lurkers and the mutalisks, it's fine. You could do mutiling and then transition into lurkers and then again die to a horrible timing from Taran because if they see that. So it's not necessarily a good thing. Because then you transition straight into the defilers with the lurkers and skip the whole bullshit in between. So now you have the units pushed out, controlling an area that is completely useless. Because he could push all the way to the front door here. There's nothing here. There's no sea of Taran mech here. Which he doesn't know. He's going to put some mines down now, and that's going to be the... Why are you still here? Why are you still there? Yes, this base could have... This would have been a horrible massacre, trying to push this with the Marine Medic army that doesn't even really exist. But it could annoy this, and then force a retreat, and then, you know, play the game. Instead of just sitting there in a corner doing fuck all. You've got a dropship now. Oh, so he built the entire tech route to dropships while waiting here for a drop. I think that's it. Like, oh, I want to drop. Fuck, I don't have a dropship. Oh, well, I'll build factories, a starport with a control tower, and then build a dropship while my army is still there. We have some movement. It's just links. Don't worry about it. +1 carapace is important. That's been done. These vultures have actually put 2 clumps of 2 mines, which is also important. There's +1 attack on the rifle, so you put the +1 attack. Oh, wow, look at that. That mine actually did a thing. Now, oh my god, it's a minefield. No, it was 2 mines. But it's alright. See, no, he's doing it. He is doing this. +1 attack on the Marine Medic, on the Marines and the Firebats and the shit. And these guys are just gonna go on foot. They didn't fit in. Yeah, no, sorry. Oh wait, no, they're coming back. Don't worry. Sorry guys, but we're already going in. Okay, so the 4 drones. There's actually 4 drones. That wasn't no hyperbole there. 4 drones, 2 of which are good. That's half of the economy gone. 2/3 of the economy gone. 3/4, should I say. Is the entire economy going to be wiped out? Yes! All of the entire Zerg economy in the main has been destroyed. Apart from the gas, but gas isn't important. Literally, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drones remaining. This is disastrous. Oh my god. I know. This is awful. Oh, fuck. What can he do about this? I mean, Taran has got billions of SUVs. Is he going to replace the lost drones? Can he? Off of those 1,000 mirror? I think his minimum is set at 1,000. He can't go below 1,000. That's his problem. Oh no, there's the follow-up, which is going to do nothing. There's going to be a creep colony here where the sun could go, if he remembers to. But this drop is not going to be as successful because it's not drones anymore. Yes, he built the drones. Okay. We're 20 minutes in, everyone. Well, on the replay, we're 20 minutes in. But it's only been 15 minutes, thankfully. Okay, he's doing it. Oh my god, there's 2 damage. How? How do you get those? That's the damaged ones. That's the only ones he's made so far. He's clearing the minefield. He probably had to research Overlord speed in order to clear this massive, gigantic minefield. In the minds of children, everything is large. So, yeah. No. Fuck you. Alright, so the drones are here. The idea is here. But he's too busy. He's too busy clearing this giant minefield here. Which is now cleared. Well done. And here goes the piss line. You want, yeah, get the lurkers up. Good. First, no drones? No drones, yeah. Okay, the drone, no, okay. We're working with people who have no APM. Come on then. Yeah, okay, the lurkers are up. They are playing on normal speed. Everything is, to them, is 3 times slower. Oh no, you missed the mine. Oh no, there's tanks now. Oh god. Those lurkers, we see it 3 times as faster than how he reacted in reality. I am just mentioning this. These guys are still waiting, biding their time. Hopefully, you know, not taking that 6 remaining damage from. Oh god, no! This is gonna be awful. Normal speed. Played at normal speed. Okay, by the way. Oh, good. Just in time. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. He killed the mine with the drones and right... Oh, God! That could have been so much worse. That could have been so much worse. These guys got a little bit of splash damage, but that could have been a lot worse. Oh, after the attack, he finally put the drones back to work. He's not been mining, but he somehow has double resources. Yeah. He was really busy with that attack. He didn't do anything else. These guys are still here, looking valiantly. Okay. Yeah, alright. That was painful. There's an expansion here now, so... Oh, no, that's a barracks. You want a command center for mining purposes. I know it's difficult that there's so many different buildings. But, yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out. But, yeah, good luck. Well done picking this building for mining. All of these guys are now... See, this marine is spinning a lot faster because it's on fastest. If we go down to normal, he's not as disturbed. But he's getting there. He's working on it. Okay. So we have a supply block at 100. It's amazing. Mine, no, there's gas being mined. That's why there's so much of it. So we do have some Scourge. Is the science vessel still there? I don't know what the purpose of this. Why would you be here? Why would you be here? Why would you do that? Somehow, somewhere, there is a battle plan being created. Okay, so clearing now the lurker minefield. Yeah, no, okay, so the expansion is now fortified for any attacks, but they aren't really that. We've got a couple of lurkers here. We're going to take on, what exactly? No, it's just going to be a minefield. Be the minefield, lurkers, be the minefield. We've got all kinds of shit peppered around here. We've got more lurkers because, yeah, they seem to work. Mutalisks, not so much, you know. Yeah, at one point, 30 minutes into the game, you want to make a choice on what the best unit for you is at that point. I love the use of Goliaths, as that exactly exemplifies that as well. That I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so better build a unit that's not quite good for anything. But it gives a certain mental stability, you know. Still a barracks. All right. Yeah, Goliaths is something you don't build. Well, there's the whole flash thing. Yeah, there is flash, but, you know... Oh, wow. He doesn't have range on those. Goliaths are about timings and critical mass. At this point, there is a hive. There should always be a hive at 30 minutes in the game. I cannot stress that enough. There should be a defile amount, but we're not going to see it because I'm sorry. I apologize. We are going to see a defile amount. I am impressed. Because probably that's one of the few buildings you haven't made yet. Rather than actually knowing what a defiler does. In terms of, you know, someone who goes pure lurker. Yeah. So we do have, and it is like, you know, seeing a toddler play with like large blocks and trying to build a house. We do see the Taran toddler equivalent of a mech push. We have tanks, we have missile turrets, we have science vessels, we have other units. We don't have vultures, but, you know, vultures, even the Brood War players, the actual Brood War players, only figured out vultures in the mid 2004, 2005-ish, or a little earlier, but it was years. Oh, fun fact, siege tanks, unsieged, also outrange lurkers, okay? Oh, here come the Mutalisk. Oh no, there's actually quite a few. Oh no, there's Goliaths. Drat. No upgrades there. Think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it. Come on, build it, build it, build it. What is the Goliath lacking? Why isn't it blue? Why is it white and not blue, the smoke? The blue smoke, we want the blue smoke. Come on, come on, come on. Think about it, think about it. You're only building Goliaths. Is there anything you need to build for Goliaths? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, huh? No. It isn't. Right, but that's fine. You've got science vessels. Surely you have a radiate. Yeah. Goliaths actually not that good against Mutalisks because they do explosive damage in the air, and so they'll do quite. It's not that much damage. Yeah. So what's gonna happen, man? See, you can see how these units are being microed. This is, again, at normal speed being played. So a clump of 12 Mutalisks, instead of hotkeying it with an Overlord, trying to keep them together. That tank is going in there, actually manages to put a tank in range of a lurker. Even though unsieged, they still outrange them. I'm not judging. Here they come. They're trying to kill the science vessels, which are not doing anything because I don't think they have a radiate at all. No range being upgraded on those things either. But do we see a defiler anywhere on the map? Do we see an upgrade of defilers anywhere on the map? No, we don't. But it's alright. We are going to see a flank. You need to be unburrowed for a flanking maneuver, but that's alright. A thing is happening here. An expansion is being made. Still a barracks. Alright, so now Taran has to think. These tanks are unsieged. They might leave for the front in 6 to 8 months. Here comes the push. It's dangerous. But slowly these lurkers are being defeated. And here come, again, straight for those science vessels instead of sniping the red damaged fucking siege tanks. Yeah, here comes a radiate. Everything is lost. Did you see that? Did you see that? Do it again, do it again, do it again. Quickly, quickly. Sorta did it. Sorta did it. It's alright. He's preparing the tanks. Oh, Taran is so overpowered. Defiler with energy! And Ultralisks. The sacks of shit have reached us as well, with no upgrades. Alright, but this might be the crux here. This might be the moment we've been waiting for. Can they gather up enough brain cells to do this? The lurkers are holding fast, but they are slowly being eaten away by 2 tanks firing at them. Here they come. Here comes the Dark Swarm! Here comes the Dark Swarm. They're going straight for the tanks. The Goliaths, however, can do a lot, because the Dark Swarm plays horribly. A second one right on top of the other. And some actually irradiated on the Defiler. I am impressed. And it's still alive, killing all the Zerglings in the Dark Swarm. We need a second Swarm. Here we go. Now we got it. Now we got the Lurkers incoming. It's not quite there. It's a little bit apprehensive still. But we do have the full combo in effect. I am impressed. That's a good Swarm. Fuck. And actually manages to drive off the Taran menace. Beautifully done. These guys still sitting pretty. Still here. They're still there. There's a lot of sunken colonies here now. Okay, good. Congratulations, you have defeated a Taran army. Now, however, you have won nothing. You have traded equally with your opponent. Now, try to gain an advantage by destroying some of his economy or production. Otherwise, Eraser. Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Eraser doesn't work on borrowed units. Lol. It is only used on motherfucking mineral lines. Because, my dear Taran friend, you have the same problem. You're trading armies, but no economical damage is being done. So that means you basically continue the stalemate. What you want to do is push forward to a base. And maybe make a difference. My god, he has 10k in the bank. My god, he doesn't quite have 10k, but he's getting there in the bank. Here come the Ultralisks, and this is where the Goliaths start having a really rough time. Because this is an endgame thing, and once the Ultralisks start showing up, it gets a little difficult. But, yeah, because you don't want to be there, and you want mines, because mines do a lot of damage against Ultralisks. You still need 4 to kill them, but still, that splash coupled with the tanks spreading out, and then, you know, Goliaths being sort of useless because they do like half damage to Ultralisks with proper upgrades, but don't worry, these guys don't have proper upgrades, so that doesn't enter into it. Yeah, send in the Mulisk first to die to the non-upgraded things. Don't put down a swarm. Don't you fucking dare put down a swarm where your lurkers are. Okay, this is ugly. Splash still works on the Dark Swarm, except, you know, it's only the lurkers that are burrowed that are immortal. Irradiate coming down on all the right things. This is quite ugly, and he's really damaging this, but it's not quite enough to deal with this wooden block interpretation, a children's interpretation of the mech push here. But yeah, so actually, he's a little scared now, and then more irradiate, so much irradiate. Oh no, it's a mine! Blats. Haha. Blatch. See, this is why you want the mines. They do still do something. So, irradiate, plus mines, plus tanks. That's how you get an Ultralisk down. It's a lot of fucking work, but it's also a giant investment. It is the biggest investment a Zerg can make. Your bunker is burning. Are you going to spare your 60 APM to repair the bunker? I wonder. Because that bunker is probably the only thing that keeps you alive. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, so the upgrades are sort of happening. These guys are still here. They're going to be there for forever. Okay, so you push through. Again, no economical damage has so far been done. It's only been unit on a unit action. Oh, we have an eraser now. 8 kills. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. 7 kills, 8 kills, 9 kills. He did it! So Taran actually wins in that bout because, hey, guess what? Haha, lol, your minerals are gone. At this point, doesn't really matter except for the gas, which he didn't destroy. But, okay, here we go. Yeah. That's good. The mines are a good idea. This is what, you know, a Terran strike force looks like. Are you gonna go to the base? Don't kill the Ragnasaur, you pieces of shit. Yeah, no, you've dealt with that. You've seen that, right? You saw that. He's actually going. He really wants that gas dead. Yeah, there's nothing there. There should be something there, but there isn't. So yeah, okay. So Taran is not. He's mining from one base. This is still a barracks, and he's mining with 3 and no gas. So with 13,000 in the bank, Taran might actually run out of resources soon. He should have about 1 billion factories, a little bit more centered around each other, but he's not really doing that. So, but the idea is there. The thought is there. So, yeah, really, if you have 12k in the bank, you would need 15 factories. You have so many factories. Same thing goes for Zerg and then hatcheries. You know, billions of hatcheries everywhere. All right, we have a push of SEVs who are going to the wrong expansion. This is saturated. You don't need any more. But he is going to do that. The Ultralisks are going to wreak the poignant aroma of the SEV's trail. They're going to run in here. These Mutalisks might actually take out the Science Vessel, which is incredible. There's a tank there, who's going to do more splash damage to the SEVs than to the Ultralisk, probably. Seriously, just... Oh god. Okay, these guys are stranded up there. This Mutalisk doesn't give a shit. Mines there, it doesn't matter. Okay, now we've got the frontal attack. And yeah, so we are going to see a Taran lose the game with 13k in the bank. Because he stopped production. And, oh, this got attacked here as well, so yeah, I didn't see that. I was more interested about other things happening. It's about the narrative, folks. I cast on the narrative, not the actual events of the game. So some radiate, nobody gives a shit about a radiate when you're Ultralisk, except the Zerglings who are around it, but that doesn't happen. Lurks don't give a shit either. +1 attack. Nice timing on that. Oh, +2 attack, I'm sorry. And now, yeah, production-wise, this is understandable. I want to be fair here and say that after an hour, yeah, it's 32 minutes on the cast because I'm going on fastest, yeah. But this game has been going on for an hour, and so hang on. Let me just remove the replay. Look, 1 hour, almost 1 hour, 51 minutes and 40 seconds. So there is a certain fatigue that sets in at one point, and your brain just shuts down. This is perfectly normal, but yeah, no production to deal with that cat. He could have easily gone battle cruises, and then gotten killed by plague. But these guys were playing on normal speed. Everyone, all of this is happening at normal speed, and I applaud. I applaud you. I really do. Hard to keep my lunch down, but yeah, it's incredible. And thank you for playing these games, and you know, for believing in yourself and sending me these replays. But yeah, the description was nice. Shit replay, really impressive, literal shit, so forth. It's special, but it's important that we see that these games are being played at this level. Again. So the mantra continues. Alright. So there we have it. That's why I said at the start I might have wanted to two times it, because when I realized that the time was actually what was recorded in the game itself, then, you know, half an hour is alright, but 15 minutes went. Wow. GG. I don't know how to leave. Or menu F10, end mission, and then surrender. There we go, and that's what I'll do. Yeah. there we go. 54 minutes. GG's. And yeah, the winner sent me the replay. Bye-bye.